Hey guys, what's going on? Mike the Caveman Q here again for Paleo Problem Island, MikeTheCaveman.com. And today's question is, why should people with PKU not eat low protein foods? Now, I know what you're thinking. What? Not eat low protein foods, but they can't digest phenylalanine. Yes, I know, straw man listener who's watching right now. Yes, they can't digest phenylalanine, they're missing the enzyme to do that. I'm talking more about the products, things that are made that are low protein. But see, nature actually made these crazy things called fruits and vegetables, which for the most part are pretty low protein. And they're actually low fat, and with the exception of the fruits, are low carb for the most part too. It's crazy. And yeah, we've gotten made all these products, low carb, low fat, and in the case for PKU, low protein products. Yet, those things exist in nature. You can find foods that are low carb, foods that are low fat, and foods that are low protein. So why not just do that? It goes back to the whole crazy thing. Eating real foods. Now, for the case of PKU, that is a very serious condition where you must restrict phenylalanine. So you have to avoid the grains, the legumes, like I always say. Dairy is out. Meats, they're out as well. Nuts and seeds. So you have very restricted. But what's that leave? Fruits and vegetables. Now, some of them do have decent amounts of protein, so you have to be aware. And obviously, anybody who has PKU is working with somebody already. But rather than going with all the products, eat the real foods. Eat lots of fruits and vegetables, but keep your protein levels under track. Now, the next problem though comes into, besides just the products, the food replacement products, is the shake. Now, a shake is essential for people who have PKU because if they can't have phenylalanine, they need to get the rest of their amino acids from somewhere. The problem is that most of the ones on the market, like most popularly Phenylketonuria, they are chemical storms. And the fact of the matter is, if you look at the ingredient list, the first 6 ingredients are either sugar or corn syrup solids, depending on whether you got a flavored or unflavored, modified food starch, canola oil, maltodextrin, safflower oil, and dextrin. Then after a while, you get to some more corn syrup solids, and after that, towards the end, you get to your artificial food colorings. And you wonder why we could have a problem? So the first ingredients are all sugars, or omega-6 seed oils, or modifications of starch. So the first ingredients, which are the most dense ingredients in that formula, are all garbage. And you wonder why we might have problems. So what we need to do is figure out a way that they can get those same amino acids in, get in the multivitamins the formula has, as well as the omega-3s, which they have in through flax oil in the shake, but not give it in a bunch of garbage. How do you do that? Well, fortunately, phenylate also has an amino acid blend formula. You take that, take quality multivitamin like nutrients, and you add in fish oil, so you actually get the preformed omega-3s, the EPA and the DHA, and you'll be able to replace that shake and not get a bunch of garbage. So, just the amino acids, the quality multi, and a fish oil will get you light years ahead of what you have there. If you need to flavor it, you add it to a different shake, some stevia, and you'll be ready to go. The next big thing is they have to figure out a way to make up the calorie difference, right? They can't eat protein, so they need to make it up from somewhere else. Well, what can you do? Add in lots of quality fats, the coconut oils, the grass-fed butters, the ghees. All of those things will make up calories that they're not going to get from the protein that aren't going to get replaced with processed sugars and starches that are going to be fast digesting and going right to body fat. That's a major problem in the PKU community. Moreover, those fats are going to help with the brain cognition. And cognition is a major issue because they can't produce the catecholamines easily. They're missing that pathway. So the biggest takeaways for today, as usual, eat real foods. Now in this case, it's with the caveat that yes, those foods are fruits and vegetables. Those are the predominant sources. But we're also going to add in quality fats. The fish oil, coconut oil, grass-fed butter, all those are going to be all right. You can even render things like lard and tallow so that they can taste what bacon and what beef are supposed to taste like, yet they're not going to get the protein. So you can take those, render that, add it to some vegetables, and you'll have an amazing flavor. And it'll be a big change, but it won't send their Phe levels through the roof. So it can be done. Real foods are a possibility. Get away from the sugar-laden garbage. So, like we talked about before, we're too busy making products. Get away from the products. I don't care if it's low protein in this case, or it's low carb, or it's low fat. Stop the products overall. Get real food in. That's the biggest thing. If you need to supplement, that's different than a processed food. Different animal. One you take as an addition to your meals. The other are your actual meals. Get it? Alright. Hopefully that helped you out. You know what to do though. Like and subscribe down below. Share it with your friends. Head over to Instagram and Twitter and follow me at Mike the Caveman. Over on Facebook at Paleo Problem Island. And of course over on MikeTheCaveman.com. That being said, go eat your fruits and vegetables. And I'll see you tomorrow.